Hey guys, welcome back to, I don't even know what day it is. You probably see it from the title. Today's the 22nd of May. This has just been dragging for so long, and because I started this, it's just been scratching the back of my mind. Like everything's been like put on pause. Not everything, but like this is really what I want to do, and I really want to spend proper time. But like my goodness, the amount of time it just takes is insane. So like obviously I built the CMS. I'm now populating the CMS with more testimonials, and I'm trying to figure out the back end architecture of how to do this efficiently. So what I did today, I don't know what I did before, but in Webflow Showcase, I'm trying to update these now. So for example, I've added a couple of them. Let's say for example, this one here, Ethereum's OS. If you click into it, I'm now linking this into my YouTube channel with the actual Ethereum's Webflow Showcase, which only has like 100 views, which thanks again if anyone watched that. But it's all coming together. That's what I like. It's like it's all coming together. And look, I'll be very honest. I'll just be very, very honest. Okay. I don't know how long I've been doing this for. I think I've only been doing this for like 1 week, which is not that long to be honest, but it's full time. Like I'm not used to like putting this much effort into anything. But obviously I'm willing to do it because it's my own project. Obviously there is no immediate reward for this, but I see the potential and I see the investment, you know. But yeah, it takes time. It takes time to add the CMS in the records in the backend using ChatGPT. I'll be honest. Look, I mean, I summarized this with ChatGPT. I'm not going to sit there and write it. Look, I'll just be very honest. Obviously, I mean, imagine if I wrote it. But the thing is, I did write it though. Like in here, I wrote all this YouTube description, most likely, especially in the start ones, by hand. Um, but now I'm just like, I'll just copy it. Like it's kind of already done. I mean, everything just needs to be synced and uniformed, and that's the frustrating part. And that's why it's very important to do something correct at the start. That's why having processes and system is extremely, extremely important. It'll probably save you millions, if not billions, if not trillions, if not billions of dollars, depending on the currency, because it's just more efficient that way. So that's interesting. I guess I learned that, but I knew that from the start. So that's why it's like not even good to shortcut stuff. And most of the stuff I've done, look, I'm just ranting now. You see how much like passion I have? With the Webflow Showcase, some of the projects that I've done, like for example, Markup Modernize, I'm just gonna say it, I don't really care. Their website is down. Like sometimes I get hired, I do a website, and then like a year later, they don't want to renew hosting for whatever reason. Like they just give up. I don't know if they gave up. Maybe they didn't give up. Maybe they found a new opportunity. Maybe I'm misled. But I'm just saying, like sometimes their website's not down. So then I have to put a backup in my .webflow.io staging site so you can actually see something. But that's interesting. But it's also at the same time, it's also fantastic to see companies that are built, let's say, for example, Visa 3i, that comes to mind, 2022, that's like 3 years ago, that is still live right now to this day, and it's still like standing, the website. So that's interesting. Anyways, what am I talking about? Sorry, I'm really just venting. Like I'm really happy that I get to do these. Like you see how much passion is in my voice? I know some people are gonna type in the comment like, "Oh, this guy talks too fast." But I'm literally just sitting here like doing this for the past like 3-4 days. You know, like that's all I'm doing, just staring at the screen. Anyways, side tangent. Let's do what I'm meant to do. So, firstly, this specific CMS, what I just realized just then was I'm putting this testimonial here. I'm putting the name, I'm pulling in the image manually, by the way, obviously manually. There's no real ChatGPT way of doing it. And then I'm just, I'm thinking smart. Like, for example, this whole screenshot of this homepage, instead of having two separate image, one for this image here and one for this thumbnail image here, it's the exact same image, if that makes sense. And then I'm sitting in my head, I'm like, did I take too much of a shortcut? Should I have had two separate fields? One for a thumbnail image. You can see this thumbnail image is a less resolution, maybe let's say, for example, 320 pixels by 180 pixels. And if I click into it, this is now like very high resolution. So like it's probably bad that I'm taking this shortcut because it's going to increase page load speed, like this OCD type level. And if I'm just like, oh, but who really cares? Maybe I can change it in the future. The question then becomes to myself, will I change it in the future? Because I don't think I will. So it's just a huge balance between doing everything correct and not. And anyway, sorry, side tangent. So back to this testimonial here. It's like this is a separate testimonial that is built into this in-depth CMS item inside Webflow Showcase CMS. But now I just realized I also have a testimonial that's just in general in my homepage right here. Why didn't I just sync this together? So now I'm just like adding it twice. So in my head, I'm like, I should have just put everything in here and then link this testimonial to that CMS item, if anyone catches my drift. But anyways, yeah, what else did I do? Let's see. I've now made this whole thing responsive on desktop, so it works fine on desktop. Obviously, I haven't done it on tablet yet, but it's done. I've also have a MacBook. I'll just pull it out right here. Funny story about this MacBook. I guess only like 2 people in this world knows at this time is like I had an old MacBook and it got stolen, but then my ex-boss like bought me a new MacBook. So this is the exact same one. I don't know why I said that. Anyways, wow. Anyways, yeah, what did I do? So I just made everything kind of responsive. I did the in-depth page for this. So if I actually go back into pages, I made a CMS for case study template. And again, sorry for the side tangent, but I'm just gonna say it because this is my video. I didn't know what to do. I'm like, firstly, how many case studies should I put in my homepage? You know, obviously I want to put more than 3, but it's like I'm gonna have to do it, you know, like, and it takes so much time. And it's just like, okay, can I release an MVP, so minimal viable product, for example, just release 3 to start off with? I'm like, okay, but then I still have to do that in-depth page for each of them. So I'm like, oh, am I gonna do that? And then I'm like, okay, maybe I can strip it down even more and not even do an in-depth page and just have a button that says view live website, and then, you know, in the future, make that in-depth page. But then again, it comes to the question is like why am I delaying it? You know, what's the point of even doing this website if I'm not gonna do it properly? Or like, you know, so I'm just like, crap, man. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I feel like I need to do it properly. MVP is fine, but properly. So just going back into this page, this I plan to have a video on the right. If it does have a video, then like 4 supporting images. Then this section right here is like about the client. Then below here is a video or image, probably image, and then just a short description followed by 2-column layout of images in a interesting, you know, format where one is higher than the other, all built through the CMS, FYI. Then below this, another image followed by 2 more images, then testimonial followed by I guess I can change these images, and then just let's talk. So now that I think about it, what I also done is in this let's talk, you can see if I hover, I've changed this text from pixels or rems to viewport width, so that way it won't break that much on different desktop devices. But if I hover my mouse over it, I like this now. So now it turns to black with white text. And frankly speaking, I always had this idea, but like I didn't show my process. I'm just telling you now. Like you see the final product somewhat, if I'm assuming if I push this live, but like it doesn't, it's not straightforward. Like I didn't really just like, I had to mimic this. Like, and then what do I do? Then below this, I've decided to add buttons right here. I should probably add the Webflow button at the bottom, but anyways, it's there. And yeah, this is pretty cool, I guess. And what else did I do? I did so much more. I don't even remember. With the journal recommendations, test, let's see, I don't even know what I did. Glossary. So I've also added a couple of different glossary pages, which I have to go in because ChatGPT is a pain in the ass hole. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. And then like, for example, HTML5, I'll go in like, what the heck is this? You know what I mean? Like it didn't even import properly. So I had issues with that. So I'm going to manually change it, which is annoying. But I'll be honest, you know, ChatGPT met me halfway. Imagine there was no ChatGPT. I'll be screwed. I mean, not screwed, but it would have taken me like 550,000% longer. But anyways, these are done, the FAQs, but I just need to manually one by one these. And to be very honest, ChatGPT is so slow now. I don't even know why. Like it used to be so fast, but now it's like I type in something, like for example, look at this. Tell me a joke. I hit enter. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 seconds to load a joke. Like I swear, it used to be like instant. And I have, not to brag, you know, praise God, obviously, but like my internet is like, this internet that I'm currently in is like the fastest. Like it's like 300 megabytes, believe it or not. Okay, this is awkward. But anyway, I swear this gets to 300 megs, and I have an iMac Mini, which is like one of the fastest computers at the time of buying it. So like, yeah, I don't even know. Sorry. Anyways, I'm just venting. This whole video is really just a vent, to be honest. Haha. And then yeah, so that's that. And then what else did I do? Like case study, glossaries, I added that. And then the free tutorials, I'm pretty sure I was going in and manually changing the CMS. And the crazy thing about this is I want this to be done properly, you know what I mean? So what does this mean? So this means like going into the CMS item, for example, and then having that video that's linked to YouTube, which it is now, having a proper meta description on the left-hand side, and then having some breadcrumbs schema markups. Then in here, what I really wanted to do, because I realized for a proper schema markup, you could just be lazy and just get ChatGPT to write this. But there was a time where I'm like, I have to put steps. So actually, let me go back to my tutorials. And I think I did this for the button pulse effect. So right here, video, introduction, custom generated image from ChatGPT, because it's like, so much wall of text. It's not that fun to read. This is the level I'm going to. This is insane. And this took time. That's the thing. Anyways, here the benefits, then the full walkthrough where I would love for this to like link to my video. So saying like in 0 seconds, I was talking about this. And this is a screenshot of my video with a caption in rich text. But I don't even know if this is even accurate. So that takes a long time, man. And if I just did this properly at the start, that would have been cool. But I don't know if I'm going to do this. But anyways, this is schema markup. And not only the schema markup, but schema markup of each step for any technical SEO people out there. If you're not, then people throw around terms. I'm an SEO expert, and then they just use ChatGPT but like they don't even understand. So it's like, anyways, yeah. So it's a big balance between doing it correctly and just not caring. And frankly speaking, I hope I do it correctly, because I can't speak for the future. But like, yeah, I hope I do it correctly. But I just sharing with you the amount of effort it takes. And even with ChatGPT, the amount of effort it takes, even with 300 megabytes speed internet, the amount of effort it takes, even with an iMac mini with a whatever M4 chip, the amount of effort. So I couldn't even imagine me doing all this in this small laptop. I used to work from this laptop. I don't even know what's going on anymore, but I don't know if Apple makes laptops slow down on purpose, but efficiency, So I value efficiency. And like, I'm thinking in my head, like, should I just hire someone to do this? But like, then again, they won't do it properly. Or is that a bad mindset? I think that's a bad mindset, because this is more than a business. It's not really, it's like my personal site, you know what I mean? Like, so it's just like, anyways, it's just a lot of thoughts. I think with the let's talk, I then switched the images to left to right, because this image, I like this image, and it's like facing this text, which used to be on the left-hand side. So there's that. And I think that's pretty much it, mate. And then just the minor things, like, for example, this specific section right here, I've added a subscribe button, takes you to my channel. Please subscribe. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you for listening to my rant. I'll keep you guys updated. I'm just gonna post these on YouTube. I don't even care, because I'm sitting here like, I want everything done perfect. Like, it's just annoying. You know what I mean? Like, that perfecting mindset is so annoying, and I don't even have that perfect mindset. I'm cool. I know I'm gonna die one day. None of this matters. Ecclesiastes. So like, yeah. Anyways, so many thoughts, as you can see. Like, you're gonna think I'm crazy, but I don't even care. So yeah, those are the main stuff I've done. I'll just say what I'm gonna do in the future. So I plan, Lord willing, to load those CMS items, but not only load them, but make sure that their schema marked up properly. And there's quite a lot. And I guess I have to finish the case studies and populate the pages. So populating all the pages, and then after that, make it mobile responsive, and then push it live. So I don't know how long that's going to take, but I hope it's worth it. I mean, I'm sure it's worth it. I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. But anyways, hey, konnichiwa. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Yes, I am this random in person, but please give this video a like. Thanks.